My name is Jase. I'm a bard, and that's all you get to know. So let's head over to this arena. I want to check it out because I've heard a lot about it, and it sounds pretty cool.
All right.
I walk to the arena.
As you approach the arena, there's a crier standing outside, and he's screaming, just chanting over and over again. Test your might or guess your fight. Blood and wine will spill side by side, only at the Clades Arena. And he hands you a little pamphlet. And
Am I going to get a vigor?
What? No. He hands you a pamphlet, and as you open it, it just reads the exact same thing that he's been screaming.
Is it a kid or an older guy?
He looks about 15.
Oh, goodness.
I pat him on the shoulder. I'm like, good work. And I walk in.
He's just so happy that you patted him, that you gave him any mind at all. He's happy. Okay. There are two gates as you approach. It's just this giant metal wall, kind of with chains and stuff.
Right.
And there are two different entrances. One is arena members, and the other is just patrons.
I walk into I assume I'm an arena member.
You can actually fill out some papers if you want to get into the arena yourself, but otherwise you can go in there and drink wine or your glorious lemonade.
Well, I'm not already a member.
No, you came into town and set up your shop. That's about it.
Okay. Oh, so I've only been here for less than a day.
About 2 days.
Okay.
You have not moved.
And you've been living in a hotel
Have I
room
ever
for
been
3
here?
months?
Have I ever been to the arena?
You never really paid any mind to it.
Okay. Makes sense. Okay. I say we scope out the scene. We go into patrons, and then maybe we can enter the arena and see if we can get anything done. Make a name for ourselves.
Okay.
I walk into the patrons. I'm like, come on.
I don't like fighting.
Yeah, you do.
No, patrons are the people who watch and bet.
Yeah. We're gonna watch. We're gonna watch
I
them.
go into the gate, even if they're still outside arguing. I go into the gate.
Okay.
Artemis is going in.
Blood makes me squeamish.
No, you don't have to see any blood. It's blood free.
Squeamish.
Yeah,
makes me
right.
believe.
Yeah. Okay. So
Sharon's.
it's okay.
He's only 19.
All right. I'm like what? 21.
Yes, you were 21.
21.
So you
Average character age.
Okay.
I don't even know how old Ardu is. I don't even want to know.
He
don't
has
wanna
not
know.
told you.
I haven't told you, but I do have an age.
Okay, Sharon, come on, come with me. We're gonna go inside.
Okay. You
So-
follow Arduous.
We follow Arduous in. What do we see?
You enter the area, and it's kind of like the Oblivion arena. You go up to the top, and you can look down into the arena.
So it's open at the top.
Yes.
Okay.
There
Cool.
are no chains at the top because there aren't any wizards who cast fly on average in arenas and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Turn into Ender's Game.
You walk in, you just kind of mingle for about 5 minutes, just scoping out the scene. You don't really notice anyone interesting. There are just a few, people of average.
There are a lot of people, or
There actually are quite a few people. Like not as more than you would expect to be at just a normal arena fight. And about 3 minutes in of just mingling or so, the gates close behind you of the surveyor's area, and the battle is announced. And the reason that there are so many people here is because two of the champions of the arena are going up against each other, and this does not happen often. And the champions, as they are announced, is the Man of Stone and Bellium the Grog-Soaked.
oh, awesome. Okay. So
And-
do they come out?
One of them is a man just completely discovered. He almost looks like Dr. Doom. He's just covered in cloaks and metal armor and stuff. His skin is completely hidden.
That's the stone guy.
And this other guy is a little drunken dwarf that kind of hobbles out, and he's in like really well crafted armor, like leather armor.
That's the crowd guy.
And he pulls out a battle axe and is kind of swaying on his own. And the Man of Stone does not move. And
Did he walk out, or is he just
He walked out and he
doesn't
just
move?
stood completely still.
Okay.
And as they both just kind of walk forward towards each other, a bell is rung and the gates behind them are closed. Would you like to make any bets before the battle starts?
Like, how far away are they in the arena? I think are they really far away? Like, if I threw a baseball, I couldn't hit them, or could I hit them?
They're about 60 feet apart, and...
No, but from where I'm standing.
You're pretty high up, but it depends on how hard you throw it. Yeah, they're down.
Really far down.
You're in a surveying area.
Right.
Logan, how much money do I have?
I
haven't rolled for it or anything yet.
You bought all your equipment, but you did come into town expecting to spend some money to survive. You have 30 gold.
30? Okay.
And, what's your name?
Sharon.
Sharon. From selling all the other equipment, and in addition to the 40 gold, you have 80 total.
So is there a weighted bet on either of these guys? Like if I pay 10, do I get 30 from the dwarf? Or if I pay 10, do I get like 5 on the stone guy?
You can challenge some of the other patrons there.
I mean, is it like, okay. And I'm willing to wager 10 gold.
Against who?
On the drunk dude.
Okay, so you're betting that the drunk dude will win?
Yes.
And let me write that down.
Yeah, I got a thing for drunk guys. I'll give 2 gold.
And
Negative 2. So.
And you're also betting 10 gold, Jase?
2.
Only 2?
Only 2.
Sharon, would you like to bet any money on either of the patrons?
No.
Not even. Okay.
Here, I'll bet 10 on the steel guy too.
All right. You will get less if he wins because
He's more likely to win.
Actually, no. It's an equivalent, and it is double your money.
Is there anybody who's like really into it, watching? They're just like cheering, like they're just like, "Argh!"
Quite a few, yeah.
Okay, I walk up to one of them and I'm just like, dude, how strong are these guys?
He says that they haven't gone out in months, and that Bellium, the grog-soaked, has just obliterated all of his opponents. Like, him, with the weapon that he has, is like a tornado when he gets tipsy and spinning.
Oh my goodness.
So it's like Manny Pacquiao and the black guy.
Only the black guy doesn't cheat in this one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
He doesn't hug.
What about the stone guy?
The stone guy, he just, every time someone whacks at him with armor, he doesn't move as much as you would expect a champion of the Clades arena to move, but he's almost impenetrable with his armor.
Okay.
And people that do usually attack him, he waits for the right opportunity, standing still, and then breaks something.
I look at all. Are there like a bunch of them, or is it just one guy?
What do you mean? Oh, the one guy that you're talking to. Yeah.
Is there only one guy?
They're like 5 or 6.
Okay, I look at him and I kind of joke around him, saying, "Oh, I bet I could take him."
He just looks at you like you're the dumbest person he's ever met,
Yeah.
and just cracks up laughing.
Okay, good. That's what I wanted.
Okay. So you are betting
10 on each.
10 on each. There are a decent amount of rich patrons and stuff who aren't even going to consider 10 gold as a bet.
Okay.
Some of the people who are really happy and into this fight, the guy who was betting 4, the drunk guy, is also drunk. Like, he's just into the spirit, drinking as much wine as he can. And he is going to bet you 3 times the gold if Bellium wins.
So if I win, I get 30?
Yes.
So,
Okay, so if the drunk guy wins, I get 20. If the steel guy wins, I get 30?
Yes. No. If the drunk guy wins, you get 30 back from your, 30 in total. And if the stone guy wins, you get 15.
Okay.
Because the guy that you bet with him, he's totally gonna win, but sure, I mean, you get 5 if the other guy wins. And is that the end of the bets? You bet 2 on Bellium?
Yeah, 2 on Bellium. I want to look at the guy I'm talking to,
Mhm.
and I want to be like, so who can fight in the arena? Do you have to sign up for it, or what?
He says anyone can fight so long as they're, they have weapons and they have fists.
Right. But have you ever fought in the arena?
Look at me. And you look at him, and he is just as drunk as he is skinny. There's no way this guy would last a minute against a dog in the arena.
Does he say that? He say, I would not last a minute against a dog?
No, he just says, he chuckles and he says, look at me.
Okay. I say, dude, you look pretty strong. Almost like Bellium over there.
Roll diplomacy.
convincing that he's strong?
22.
Oh, you got 14. Wow. He's like, you're right.
Yeah, but wait. Look at me, man. I like pulling my arm, it's really thin. I'm just like, I suck. You know what? What if you and I fought each other?
This guy is really enthusiastic about his incredible muscles that you complimented him on.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks at you. Do you have any weapons on you?
Yeah, I have my sword.
Okay.
Bluff.
He looks at you and he's kind of swaying and he says, all right, fisticuffs only. And just as you, have your weapon sheathed and raise your fists, the bell to the arena gongs and the fighters begin.
I look at him and I'm like, all right.
Hold on. Do I see him doing this? Do I see Jacob doing this?
Yes.
Is he at risk of hitting somebody who's not part of the two?
He is.
Like, is it so crowded that he'd hit some rich person?
He is indeed.
Okay, I slowly move away.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not gonna fight him now.
Yeah, because the bell just rung. He stops, and the other guy who was just
like this, and it's like ding. That's there.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Is it a fight to the death? Is it common knowledge?
It is indeed a fight to the death
Awesome.
in this arena. Okay. And
I
as
loot the body.
like hop over the gate and just run towards the loser. Okay.
They send a lion.
They'll let me in because I'll treat it like it's treaty.
They just
But I'll
send
get there.
a Lamasu after you.
Yeah, no.
Swooped up by pterodactyl.
Okay. Bellium just runs at where's his name? The Man of Stone. And he almost trips and he swings his axe downward and then he begins this swirling motion where he actually looks like a tornado. The guy next to you was not lying. And he's like a drunken swinging axe. He's just aggressive. And right as he flies at this guy, he dinks his armor and then he keeps slashing at this guy and the Man of Stone doesn't move. And he kind of takes a different stance, but before he can make any move at all, Bellium's face turns green, and he collapses.
No! I yell out, "Magic! Magic! He used magic! That was totally magic! Woo!"
And everyone in the crowd is just really mad. They're in an uproar. And because everyone thinks this guy cheated, and the Man of Stone looks up at the crowd, and he looks like he did nothing wrong. Like he's thoroughly confused by what happened, and he reaches down, he picks up Bellium the grog soaked by his collar, and picks him up and holds him up and shakes him, and Bellium's dead.
Oh!
He does not react to this shaking. The Man of Stone kind of pulls over his cloak and runs back to the gate that he came from. He does not want to deal with getting thrown wine at him.
So, I turn to the guy I was next to and I look at him. What's he doing? The guy I want to fight.
Yeah, the guy that you were going to fight and the guy that you bet with, he's foaming at the mouth and he is just screaming that he's a cheat.
Okay, I thought he was actually foaming.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
I was like, oh, he's dying too?
Is his face green? What's happening?
All these guys are just screaming at the Man of Stone and they hate him. He's never done this in a fight before. He always kills with his fists.
Wow. I don't think he did that.
He looks over at you, and he's like, "Them's fighting words," and he swings a fist at you.
He does?
Yes, he does. The guy that you bet.
Did he beat my AC?
He actually did.
What did he get?
He got a 21.
Oh, well, I don't have 21.
I proceed to move away.
How much damage do I take?
I'll do a D4 minus 1 because it's fist.
Logan, do I have any way to speak
my
with
goodness.
you, like post-it notes?
Facebook, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
You take 3 damage from
3?
this guy's enraged fist.
Okay, where did he punch me?
Kind of in the jaw.
Alright, I get down, I look up, and I look at him, I'm like... And immediately I kick him in the gut.
Oh.
Just like...
Alright, kick him.
Kick him in the gut. Oh, I have no base attack bonus. Yes,
in
I
the
do.
meantime, Sharon is really terrified.
It's a strength bonus, right?
He went to a corner and is covering his
Oh,
face,
no!
So he doesn't like all the noise.
Here, you can...
Oh. That would be...
You guys You guys can hear this because you can see it. I make my way to the gate. Back to the gate.
That would be a natural 1. And as you try to kick this guy, you slip and your foot goes flying upward, and you get the wind knocked out of you because you're on the ground.
Do I take any damage?
You take no damage,
Okay.
but you are basically prone to this angry guy who knows for a fact that the Man of Stone is a cheater.
Oh no.
He just kicks you one more time,
Okay.
and you get no AC, and he does 1 damage. And he just
Ow!
he walks away from this fight, and he like spits in your direction. He's like, "You're right, I am awesome," and he leaves.
I keep his face remembering in my mind.